Like, I'm not sure you even need the resolution out there while you're up here. Because it just walks over the tin foil, like, over to the thing to print that part if it needs to. Like, the storage space is not that big. The storage space doesn't have to be that big. And, like, if you can vibrate the edges of these rings, you know, kind of sphere shell partial thing, like, that can be the sound, you know, as you're attending to the sound. But see, it was just rings, like, printing all of this, like, right here. Like, even though I was bringing my hand or foot or something up, like, this whole thing. So, like, as you turn around, like, the story was kind of right here, and I, like, turned around that way and then came back, you know. Inside the film, I did that, but, like the tape head connecting or something was like the ring. I feel like it was rings like there for just a brief moment. It's just the edge of the film, like rings, it's just the edge of the film. Why can the pixel projection is this? Like, here's rings here, they're on this curve, and then they go up here, and they print that, and they come back here. Like, it's just the connection point to the story. Like, I think they're about here now, you know, or just a few months back, not speaking. Sometimes head turns will be shown, but it's just this tracer, this film. Can you see me? It's just this tracer or film. And so, like, I don't even know about bringing the bait to it, maybe sometimes, but, like, it's just the film walked up while I was rotating my head, or it didn't. Like, you know, I guess the paint surface can reflect or something. Oh wow, that was like what it was like laid down. There's a little story like after, like summing it up. Like, whatever holds the synchrony of neurons is at least accessing that recording point of the tape. Current, present recording point. I'm not sure there is a ring rate, okay, because as it's laying it down, like, I'm not sure that'll translate to brain activity, like the ring rate. Now, I don't know, it's kind of like it's just making this plane and, like, I don't know how it gets out there, you know. I think a conductor frame used in rewriting the story of, like, or the summary of whatever. That's kind of what it feels like, but, like, I don't know. But if it's a continuous tape that's just getting laid down, why do you have to see a rate in neural activity to link to that? Like, this is more a utility thing. See what I'm doing here? It's like a utility for printing out the film, but you gotta know, like, oh, he's doing like these globular like ring strips or whatever, like, and he's at this tip point here or something, you know. Kind of wooden chunks getting laid down, like connected by a central spine kind of thing, you know. Tracing around my head there, like choo. Which is, well, where does the tape currently intersect your avatar? You know what I'm saying? Where does it currently intersect? Like, and over time, that where does it intersect can be a little bit off, but that's what gives you your maybe your proprioception or something like that. So the correction in the film is just like, you know, tweaking. I don't know what it does for the muscle output. Yeah, the film probably determines the output. Some cold milk. So once again, the rings like going through, it doesn't matter, like, rate for the coldness, because you're seeing a lot of that meaning just from the glass and the milk, and just knowing that it is cold, like. Is it maybe like tape, like which way is the tape looking is what's printed onto it? I don't know. Yeah, you could still think of the bank as like, oh, well, yeah, there it is a little bit. Bank, somewhere in there, kind of like this. I'm trying to see how the paint is put on there. It's not very colorful right now. If you have the sphere slice here, then it's like whatever you would see here, just play it onto there. As the thing stays stationary over time as it moves, like the story stays stationary, like it just got printed. These intersections coming through here with me. So like maybe there was some back here that was like do. So I'm not sure if it's this cycling of tiles that's here is up here and down and out here. Like stencils, like 1/8 inch thick, like curved manifolds. Yeah, so if you just take one frame and put David Freeman like during the psi, like as the content of that one frame, then it helps print or give meaning to right here where my hands are moving. There's a lot of activity of frames. Something like that. Like it's heightened focus just because like that's the thing that's changing in the frames is these bisections, like through puzzle pieces that are like dissected of the dissection of the 3D story. Like the 3D story is like a stack of potato chips kind of, and then you're printing it out frame by frame. But like this, the whole thing would be like the timeline, right? I mean, like here, 10 or 20 frames, like, yeah, it's getting printed like right here, but if you saved all those, it's like this book, right? And so it's kind of like I mean, it's the timeline, so not exactly, but you know, about a second, so it'd be about the same stretch of room or something. It's just taking the shots through it. It's just like, almost like if here's the ring and it extends out, if here's the ring and it extends out this way, like the stuff is printed here as like maybe what colors it sees or something. It's like, what is this inside my hand? Oh my god, it's like, what is it? Battery. Frame there. But yeah, you can put a single frame. Ooh, wow, they're tilting like that. Like you can put a single frame of something else into the story of frames. See right now that's frames like this going through here. Oh, it's up here. But one of these like rings is kind of attached to the bank, so the whole thing's kind of probably moving around like that. Or if you can see the bank fell like a phone. Paint going back to the phone, I think several frames there. Kind of like this, like anti-cube, the like planes coming down, like tracing out and stuff. Maybe back there. Like the print head of the stencils or what have you, the print read head. Slices through and like what the meaning of each intersection of these slices is. distortions in my balance are being printed by these rings coming here that kind of corrodal. It's like a tilt, like all the way through my leg, all the way up here in my head. Close in on a frame, close up a frame, but the next couple of frames wrapping around it. Short frames. Dog frames. Now the truck is